We sat there in silence as he did a U-turn and literally dropped me back off. But it goes to show that sexuality truly is a spectrum. Just had a man pick me up for a date. He asked me if I was a man in the car. I said yes. This man turns around and takes me back home. Now, this is a very prime example of somewhat fragile masculinity, but also dishonesty. Not on
Fragile masculinity? Are you crazy?
my end, but on the end of the suitor. I met him last Friday at a club when I was out with my girlfriends. At some point, we duck off, we're talking, we're chatting, we're dancing, we're really having a good time. We're throwing banter back and forth, we're being flirty, all these things. Mind you, I am flat-chested as fuck. I am not a woman. I'm just a very beautiful man.
So now you're trying to blame him for not noticing your flat chest, for not knowing you're not a woman, and now you're saying you're not a woman, you're just a handsome man. No, you're going out in public dressed and you are calling yourself a woman. It's only on this video that you're saying you're a man.
Proceeds to kiss me, XYZ, right?
You let another man kiss you, assuming that you are a woman. Stop lying. You knew for a fact that he thought you was a woman.
Has been texting me every day since last Friday when I gave him my number. He proceeds to tell me in the car. I don't really know how to ask this, or, I really...
Now look, this person is passing, especially at nighttime in the club with dim lights, especially when you got alcohol in your system. You would assume that this is a woman.
I just don't know how to bring this up, but are you a man? And I looked at him and I was like, yes, I am. I'm just a very feminine man. He pulls over and he's like, I just want to sit over and just kind of talk.
The mental gymnastics is crazy. I'm just a feminine man. I know damn well, because I went to your Instagram profile and you do not carry yourself or pass off as yourself as a man. You are actually identified as a female, as a woman. That is what you're identifying as all over your profile.
About this for a second. I've never been in this position before, so I'm just not really sure how to handle it. I had an inkling of a thought, but I didn't want to ask you and you be offended if you were not. However, it's just not something that I'm into particularly. And I think that's part of a bigger conversation as it relates to Black men being interested in just feminine energy, period. He proceeded to apologize and he's like, I'm so sorry. I just felt like I needed to.
Feminine energy. Listen, you are biologically a man and you are passing off as a female, and you're not disclosing who you are when you meet people. You actually let that man kiss you. You're lucky he didn't stomp you out.
Get this off my chest and at least just ask. But if I'm being honest, I was just like, okay, yeah, that's fine. No harm, no foul. It's all good. He's like, is it okay if I just, turn around and take you back home? I'm like, absolutely. Yes, please. We sat there in silence as he did a U-turn and literally dropped me back off.
Yeah, the moment is cringe right now. Sat there in silence. Yes, he had nothing else to say to you. He was sitting next to another nigga.
But it goes to show that sexuality truly is a spectrum. And while people may not be into whatever parts people have or whatever the case may be, people are just attracted to energy, period. Which is okay. That's totally fine. I completely...
It has nothing to do with solely being only attracted to energy. He thought you were a female. Stop the cat, man.
Respect that. I'm not one of those gays that are like, I'm going to go get the trade and do this, that, and the third. That's really not my vibe. And if you are, pop off queen, do your big one. But I guess my biggest problem is if you had an inkling of a thought or you felt any type of way, you should have quite literally just asked. And
this is the new way of tricking you people. You live your life as trans, and when you get caught being a man, you say, listen, you should have known I'm a man. I never said I was a female. I'm just a feminine man. You should have known that. So now it's his fault, right?
Been honest from the very beginning. Here, I spent an hour and a half getting ready for a date, not really in.
People, women, and people who identify as female takes an hour and a half to get ready for a date. Men do not take that long to get ready for a date. You are passing yourself off as a female.
To it, but like I was like open to, just seeing what happens, what would, transpire out of the whole situation. And yet, here we are. Now, this is a first for me. I've never had this happen to me before. This is something new to me. I'm not humbled in the slightest because I'm a bad bitch. Look at me.
This motherfucker just said, I'm a bad bitch. Men don't say that. Only women say that, and then people who identify as female say, I'm a bad bitch. You just said you're just a handsome man. But now you're saying you're a bad bitch. You're slipping up and telling on yourself in this video. You're exposing your lie.
Like, hello? And I know this is not in vain. I know that God has a partner for me out in the world, wherever he may be.
Partner. That's homosexual speech. Partner.
But that shit was crazy as fuck. And for my theys, my girls, my dolls out there in the world, y'all be safe out there. Truly just be safe. Because for a slight moment in time, I was actually kind of scared for a minute.
You should be. This man had already kissed you thinking you were a female, and you let him do that. And then you lied to his face saying, yeah, I'm a man, but I never said I was a female. You pretty much did without saying it. You look like a female with your hair, the makeup, the lipstick. You got your eyes all glittery up. A person with alcohol in their system in a nightclub is going to absolutely think that you are a female. Stop lying.
But yeah, y'all, I don't know. Am I tripping? Y'all let me know what y'all think, because I've quite literally never experienced anything like this before. Like, oh my God, I'm like kind of floored. But anyway, on to the next, babes.
You never got caught before. That's why you haven't experienced it. This is your first time getting called out on it.
Fine. To Mr. Sir, good luck to you. And
this person is saying like the man did something wrong, like he did something wrong to him. He didn't do anything wrong. He found out that you were a male and he hit a U-turn, took your ass back home.
Yeah, I don't know, y'all. It's just so funny. I'm like literally just sitting here in silence, like, oh my God, like I need to like talk to someone about this. But anyway.
Why didn't he ask you if you were a man the night when you first met him? It's because he had alcohol in his system and you were at a club and the lights were most likely low. He could not tell. When he was sober, he saw that you were a man. He asked you politely. You admitted it, but you're making it seem like he did something wrong to you when he didn't. You did a lot wrong to him.
Okay. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I don't know. Just had a man pick.
That's all for the video, man. This is Drama City Hip Hop, man. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos.